streaming again. And because the rain stops, but just a shower, by the way, and our neighbors just turn off their music, so it's our time to do live streaming again. So it's really difficult here. So what we are doing right now is soil mixing. We have chicken's manure here, and we have this garden soil. Chicken's manure, garden soil, right here. We have some coffee ground. So we mix this one together for our onion chives and other vegetables that we're going to plant before the semester starts this year. So at least we have these 4 pots ready to be filled with these uh, mixture of chicken's manure, garden soil, and coffee ground. So look at that, your friends. Okay, now I need to be a bit fast because I need to lose my chickens as well. They've been there for more than a half day. I know they're already bored inside the coop, but I cannot let them out early this morning because I'm my work was engaging about these soil. I'm not done with my soil sifting, but I'm close to finish there. Okay, so we will not really feel this one full, but I think this one is already okay. Next, because I'll be planting more onion chives this year and other vegetables as well. So let's get it done. I only have 2 sacks of chicken's manure left. So this is rice all and chicken's manure. Alright. Oh, okay. Mix it well because these pots here, this mixture here is being prepared right now for our onion chives to be planted in our third platform or platform 3. The platform is not installed yet. Just basic, by the way. We're doing this some ingenuity, primitive way of gardening, whatever we have in our hands. So that's it. We cannot do the other method that is beyond our grasp. So whatever we have, that's how we do here. Ah, my waist is so hurting. Ah, I thought our neighbors are turning on their music, but I can hear the song is being played. I think we have um, fish bones here and other materials. So I cannot use my hand anymore, otherwise I will prick my hand with those sharp fish bones right here. So I'll use this little kind of Look like rake, tiny mini rake to mix this soil here. And okay, okay, and then coffee ground. Mhm. And I'm pretty sure we will have another copyright claim to this live streaming right now, YouTube friends. I hope that the frequency cannot reach here, but my ears can hear the music from our neighbor's house. I hate these guys. They turn on the music and then turn off and turn on, turn off. You don't know the exact time where they are going to play. It's not it's a daily routine. It's a routine that every single day they turn on the music, but you don't know when to stop and when to turn it on again. So it's really hard for me to. That's why lately that there was music so loud. I cannot do live streaming because I want to avoid the copyright claim of my live streaming videos. So I work there remotely with no live streaming, no everything. Just purely work without filming. Now that they suddenly turn off the music and the surroundings was silent, so I grab my phone and do the live streaming again. And then like 2 3 minutes after they turn on the music again. I have a headache. It's a good place here to live. If you don't vlog, you're not filming. But if you film like this, your videos will be in trouble. You'll have copyright claim. I don't know how many copyright claim videos you need to accumulate before YouTube will send you a strike. YouTube company is also crazy. There are environments that you cannot avoid because that is beyond your control, but they don't have that kind of consideration, right? Well, once my account here, my YouTube account will have a strike until the maximum strike I will get, and I will not come back YouTube to make a new channel about gardening or farming. Maybe on other platform I will. So hopefully YouTube will not give me a strike because that is against my will about that music. You can hear most of my um, live streaming videos. That's against my will, but I cannot control that. I cannot tell the neighbors, hey, I'm filming here. Can you stop the music? No, I cannot tell them that. We're just renting here. We're not tied. And they've been here for long years. So how dare you to tell that to them? But the only problem here, we are living into this environment that is very inconsiderate. And most Thai people, not all, but most of them, don't have, when it comes to, I think their common sense are really functioning when it comes to helping. If you need assistance, like your car is broken, like along the road, so they can easily like offer a hand to help your problem. But in some other situation in life, common sense is not working. That's the problem. But when it comes to helping along the road, acting to be generous, and many other things, they're really top notch to that. But road problem, they're the worst. So I'm stating facts here. There might be Thai people who are watching. Forgive me, but I'm telling you the fact, the reality. I'm not making up stories here. So I hope to those who are watching, Thai, or you are so close to some Thai friends. I think we can help the world a better place by turning on our common sense in all things. Not just helping people whose car is broken along the road, but some other practicalities. Like here, our neighbors don't have common sense. They might be disturbing their neighbors by turning on the music so loud, but they don't care. See, that's what I mean. And there are many other things, but not all Thai people like that. Nah? But here, in our situation, kind of challenging. I'm already pissed off because I have come to this spot where I'm very to shovel here. It's my tiny shovel. I've seen that one. I don't have specific or particular place to place all my stuff in garden. So I just place them everywhere, and every time I need it, sometimes it takes me time, long minutes to find and to locate where I placed them the last time I used it. I think I need to start organizing my work, the way how I place my stuff for gardening. I think we need to avoid these bones here as much as possible. Well, yeah, I cannot be angry with them anyway, but I'm just annoyed and disappointed why they are that senseless, very insensible to many situations like this. I have I have bunch of friends of Thai people, but those are good people and they have really common sense, better than me. But why there are too many of them? And that might lack of it. That's why I'm saying not all, but but Thai friends that I have, they have more common sense than me. But why people here in our vicinity, their lack of it, or maybe don't have it. To place all uh, the soil that has fish bones so that here has a lot of fish bones. Yeah, see the music? Now it's getting louder. I think you can hear it now. I hope there's no like established publisher to that. But if there is, then ah, automatically it's a copyright claim. So later, YouTube friends, I'll do a time lapse while I am preparing the onion chives for planting. Mhm. I think the soil here needs to be mixed with cow's manure. I'll do this one next time, or tomorrow, or next day, or tonight. So until here, there are some materials beneath that I buried here that should not be included for our onion chives. So just leave it here like this, and we have 4 pots already that are ready for planting with onion chives. Now I think we need another 6 more of these pots. Uh-huh. And what's next? We're going to cover this so that the chickens will not be tempted to come over here and scratch. Yeah, that's it. What about this? So we're going to cover this one with uh, pots as well. We will place pots on top of this so that chickens will not see anything. They will not see. Yeah. Still have lots of available pots in here, YouTube friends. And we'll cover that. By the way, these are the pots that we are going to use for planting onion chives. So these pots here, I'm just using that one to pause the soil mixture temporarily. Okay. It's good to have chickens, but then they don't have another place where they can scratch, look for bugs. So that's why they can roam around. I have chicken shits here all around, but well, that's the price of having pets. So here, YouTube friends, this is how my soil sifting right here. I'm not done yet, so I'll bring you back there because I can hear the music. Yeah, I want you to see how fine the soil that we sifted this morning, this whole day. Look at that. Look how fine is that. See? And this is from the bottom up here to the top. These are fine soil that we sifted this morning. And I think we have 4 large pots of this size. And what I'm going to do with this We can use this one if we want to um, plant seeds in our seed tray, because this is really fine. Just add some like organic fertilizer, like what I am producing through fermented molasses and green vegetables and fruits, to stimulate the growth of the seeds. Or you add uh, powdered eggshells for calcium. So anything that you can add, some organic materials besides this, or chicken's manure and coffee ground. So we have this abundant source of fine soil where this is ready for any kind of mixture that we will be doing this week, YouTube friends. So we sifted this out from this area here. I think if you watch my previous live streaming, there's such like large amount of soil here, dirt, mulch, that banana leaves that I have thrown here, and many other um, organic materials that brought for the past 2 years, and then now I'm collecting. And I think this is such a fertile, fine soil that we gathered here. We're about to finish, but not yet done completely. So until here, I have to finish that one. And after this, so we're done with the sifting. And of course, I'm putting water to this hardened soil because it's been abandoned. We planted strawberries here. We have more than 100 plants of strawberries, but the climate here is so hot, so strawberries cannot stand the hot weather. And of course, when my dog died and my pet roster and many other pets that have died here, I lost interest and motivation to work on my garden. So I abandoned completely, and more than 100 plants of strawberries were able to, were eventually die because I was not able to maintain them. And it's very difficult to maintain. I think we're only able to harvest a few fruits of that, but not really a good quality. But at least I was able to experience planting. So it's not that easy. Of course, in gardening, YouTube friends, you have to do like trial and error, and until you understand what's good for you, what are the vegetables that maybe fits into your personality, that maybe fits into your skills. Of course, it is through experience that you learn a lot of things in gardening. So it's not like magic that right away you will learn. You will understand. You know how to do these things. You know how these things work. No, it's not like that. But over the years, that experience will be the best teacher for you to learn more every single day as you engage yourself in your garden or in your farm. So that's how farmers and gardeners develop their understanding and knowledge in gardening or in farming. So it's not in a there's no magic formula there. So the same thing with other fields or kind of success. So there's no shortcut. You must learn every single stuff until you bank all those knowledge in your brain, and then share it to others, and then talk about it. So much more you are confident to do things in the right way, in a good direction when it comes to gardening or farming, because besides that you gathered um, understanding from other sources, at the same time you share it with others. That's why I think this is one of the main purpose why I'm doing YouTube channel. To whatever I've learned here, I'm sharing it to the rest of you. I only have little knowledge in here in gardening, though I grew up as a farm boy. My mother and my dad were farmers. Yeah, my late dad. He died 14 years ago. My mother is 58 years old right now. My father died at the age of 48. My father was older, like 4 years older than my mom. So 14 years ago, my father died, and yeah, I was still in the college. I was still in my junior year in college. So yeah, we've been too far in our topic with your friends, but that is some sort of background where I was before when I was a kid. So um, now I cannot bring this phone right there in the corner where I'm sifting currently because the music is too loud there. I'm pretty sure it's easier to. Uh, I think YouTube can, the algorithm can pick up the frequency there, the sound wave. So now I'm just showing you here our new planted onion chives, platform one, and we have our platform two right there. But before going to platform two, this is platform three that I must relocate. I will remove this here and we'll bring it there. Besides platform two, you see platform two, we have already onion chives right there. That's platform two. I think you have seen the video here lately. This morning, I uploaded the video this morning about this. So this is platform two, and the platform I showed you like that. It's a window frame. Um, I'll place it here besides platform two to like assist, or we can help the weight into in a balance. So this is platform two, and we're going to um, do our platform three. We're preparing, so that's why I sifted all the soil here, all the mulch, everything. That's why we have four large pots of fine soil from here, because we need to clean this out before we can place the platform three, so that it would be an easy work. Because if the platform three is placed already, that would be a laborious and a challenging work to remove the dirt from here. Now we're almost set, and I'll be placing a different size of pots right here into this platform, but not for onion chives, but maybe some. I need to think, maybe beans or kind of vegetables that might be like in the vine family. So I'll do that. So, and here, these fine soil, we're going to mix it with chicken's manure and for our onion chives, because we still have around 40 plus or 50 pots right inside this garden enclosure. Uh, Tiny pots, like a half-gallon pot. It's very tiny. And we have onion chives as well inside, but it's very messy. A lot of grass and weeds growing all together. So that's why I'll be doing the cleanup, or like the absolute, the complete cleanup tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, tomorrow or Tuesday, because we need to plant bananas this week as well. And we need to clean that far in right there as well. And there are still huge work at the back of this house, trimming bananas, cutting all those sage plants because they're growing everywhere. And I'll be preparing for the location where we are going to plant our durian seedlings that I'm planning to buy this week as well. So next Monday, we're going to go back to school. Though I'm not teaching yet, but everything needs to be prepared and be ready. I think mid of May will be the starting day where my students, the students for the whole as a whole, will go back to school and start studying. So that is all, you two friends. A lot of talking. I'm sorry for that. So we have to cover this one, and you might be asking why. Because I need to preserve this, that it will not be soaked with the rain, because that is really a fine soil, and once it gets wet and then dry, then it hardens. Otherwise, if you mix it with chicken's manure, coffee ground, so there's this gap in between there because there are other materials that are included. It is not 100% soil, so where there's gap, and so even it gets dry, so it will not harden. But that one, it's a fine soil, so it needs to be mixed with chicken's manure and coffee ground and some other organic material before we can let that one into the open field. Even there's rain, we don't have a problem with that anymore. So like here, so I'll bring you here again. So we have mixed this soil with coffee ground and chicken's manure and organic old garden soil. So see that? So there's gap. So that means you don't have any trouble when it gets dry. You just like do this um, thing, and you're all set. You have this very smooth mixture here, right inside this box, where um, the roots of the onion chives can have more oxygen and can develop and reproduce more bulbs or shoots of onion chives. And I think in 2 months' time, this will be a beautiful sight here. So I am looking forward with excitement to that thing in 2 months' time. So we've got 4 pots that is ready for planting for onion chives in our third platform. Of course, our third platform is not relocated yet. So I think that is all, YouTube friends, for this time. The music is turning on again, and it's getting louder. So thank you, and see you in the next live streaming. Bye bye.